Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exceptional episode. Why not? Let's oversell it. Of Silent Hunter 5. Where we last left off, we had gone off and done some things around Scapa Flow and the coast of Britain, getting us quite a few promotional points and renown, I might say. So, as you can see, our crew, it's
bearing 8-9,
fairly trained up, and today's plan is to go after the northwestern approaches. And we're taking a bit of a long way there. What I'm trying to do, we got one little airbase. Well, one little. We do have an airbase up here operating
110.
Hurricane Spitfires and Ansons. So I want to try and avoid these guys as much as I can. I figure if I go real far north, we should be able to avoid them, swing around into this way, and hit up some British northern patrols way up between Britain and Iceland. We should be able to see something up there, I hope. I suppose, maybe because we are on a bit more of a time constraint for this mission, it might be best to go after the British coastal waters there. But considering that's where we sunk our convoy, I'm just going to assume that we've got that completed. We're going to head up north. Yeah. Let's go north. Seems like a good plan to me. Other than that, one thing I do want to check, have we got any medals yet? We do. We got 2. We got the Iron Cross First Class awarded on the 7th of October. And we've got the Iron Cross Second Class awarded on the 6th of September. So that's not bad. I don't know why we got the... maybe the 2 battleships had something to do with it. That is a possibility. Dieter?
Yes, sir.
How's your family?
My wife complains the kids are behaving like rascals.
So that hasn't changed. How do you feel about going to war with the English and the French?
I have family in England, my wife in France. It's kind of weird to think that, we're enemies now. Yes, sir.
Let's go talk to the rest of the crew, see if we can get people's morales up. Well, we're sailing out of the harbor. That'll at least give us something to do. What's going on down here, gentlemen? Eric. Whoa.
Captain, I would like a word with you.
What's on your mind? Where'd you go?
Captain, your crew has been... What an outrage! They have been insulting me behind my back. This cannot be tolerated. I insist you put an end to this lewd conduct, or I shall have it reported.
Oh, don't take it personally. They're just joking around. I need them in good spirits, Captain. Captain. Wow. XO, one eye.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
That's better. I probably should have gone talk to the bosun, though. Do you think we stand a chance? Yeah.
9-4.
How much combat experience do you
I
have?
graduated with honors from Murvik. That should account for plenty of experience. Besides, no one has ever questioned me before. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
So you have no combat experience, except for the combat experience we have together. Gotcha. Whoa! What's with the rockin' down here? We're just making a turn. We should be able to make that turn nicely. But easy, gentlemen. The captain's got some walking to do.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Need to talk to you about the first watch officer.
What appears to be the problem, Captain?
Well, the crew is gossiping around the first watch officer. Such behavior is unacceptable. Now, our number one's a little sensitive. Complains about the crew mocking him. I say do nothing. He needs to toughen up a bit.
As you wish, Captain.
Awesome. Still right. Well, we
Jawohl, Herr
might as
Kaloin.
well clear that out.
Regulate, Captain.
Yep. How do you feel about us having to fight the Royal Navy?
Between us, Captain, I'm mortified. Of course, I don't show that, especially not to the crew.
Yeah, but what about the guy sitting right next to you within
Jawohl, Herr
earshot?
Kaloin.
Now he knows you're mortified. Are you gonna be okay? Yeah, keep your eye on him. How's our ham? Ham situation is, I guess it's present, but kind of critical. One leg of ham? Come on. We just resupplied, too. Olaf.
Try some of this.
Violin strings.
Just.
Have you met our new lieutenant yet?
You mean the pirate? He looks like a real stiff. But as long as he doesn't complain about the food, I don't have any problem with him.
The pirate.
Want to try some of this too, Captain?
Excellent. Thank you, Olaf. I don't think there's anybody down here. Willie, you got an opinion on the lieutenant? Of course not. You just want to know when we overcharge the engines. You guys won't care either. Still shaking about. Feel sorry for the crew trying to sleep. What's up?
Kalon?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Joseph,
Ja, bitte?
how's the
Okay,
wife?
better.
What do you think of the new number one?
Let's hope he's got as much talent as he's got connections.
Oh, Joseph, I like it. Wolfram.
Jawohl, Herr Kalon.
Yeah,
It's
your
fine,
brother,
Lieutenant.
he's doing great.
Jawohl,
That's
Herr
great.
Kalon.
Have you met the new lieutenant yet?
Briefly. I hear he's friends with the BDU. Some say that's how he made officer.
Who he knows is not important. He is part of the crew, and as such deserves our respect.
I did not mean to be disrespectful.
That
Jawohl, Herr
is
Kalon.
good. Wolfram. Benno,
Jawohl, Herr Kalon.
how are you
I'm
doing?
doing all right, Captain. Okay, Captain.
Since you're the ears of the submarine, what's the latest gossip?
Well, Captain, there's a lot of talk among the crew about the executive officer. They call him the pirate, saying that no one with, you know, just one eye should be on a U-boat.
I'm sure the BDU took that into consideration before sending him to
Of
us.
course, Herr Kalon. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I was just saying that's what they call him.
Okay, well,
Jawohl, Herr
we've
Kalon.
got nothing more to say. Thank you. Anybody down here got any opinions on the pirate? I don't think we do. Kurt? Anything?
Herr Kalon.
That's exactly what I thought. All right, well, issues with the pirate aside, I think that should help the crew. You don't actually have something to say to
Jawohl,
me,
Herr
do you?
Kalon.
No, didn't think so. Okay. Should help the morale a little bit. Let's go around talking to the crew before leaving port. Of course, doing that as we're leaving port means the little morale boost is kind of not, or not, kind of moot, because we're in port. We don't need a morale
Slow
boost.
speed ahead.
But it's also kind of weird to run around your ship right before going into battle being like, what do you think of the new lieutenant? He's a pirate, sir. We got destroyers right above us. Anyway, I think that's more than enough wasted time. On Wilhelmshaven and the crew. Ooh, I don't mean wasted time on the crew. You all get what I mean. Right, so I'm going to be back when I got something exciting to share. Like I say, we'll be up north, and we'll be seeing things up there. Yeah, never been up there, so we'll see. Things are different. And yeah, I don't know why I keep stalling. I got nothing else to say. Oh, what? Thank you, one and all, for helping my channel reach a huge, amazing milestone of 10,000 subscribers. It's insane, insanity abound that that many people have clicked the subscribe button on my ridiculous channel. So yeah, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the further adventures of the Grey Wolf and Captain Bauer and his crew doing things. And we will see you guys when I get something exciting to share. See you in a bit.
Ship sighted. Bearing 213.
Alright, so as you can see, it was a little bit of a rough journey to get out here. And where is here exactly? You can tell it's an island. It's the Faroe Islands, way up in the north. Coming up here, we did have a brief, not even a run-in with a plane, because I went and I adopted my mantra from Silent Hunter 4. As soon as that plane showed up on the horizon, I dove under, and they didn't follow me. So I think that's all I need to do to deal with aircraft. Anyway, coming up around the northern bits of the globe, noticed a little bit of a contact coming into Faroe Islands. Now, it is listed as neutral,
New waypoint.
So-
Course 43.
should be pretty easy to sneak up into, but as you can see, there's definitely a ship here that we might want to take care of. There's also a line here. I have no idea what that is. I guess we'll see. Hopefully that's not something we need to worry about anytime soon. Does not look friendly up there. The weather today has been ugly balls. Although it is relatively calmer now, so that's good. Regardless, the plan's just going to be check out this port. There shouldn't be much in the way of air coverage or any sort of opposing naval coverage. So we're just gonna sneak in and see what we can see. Obviously, if we come in this way, the seawall is going to protect that ship there. So, you know, if it's a British freighter, might make a run for it. If it's a British destroyer, let's hope nobody's sitting at the guns when we come through the mouth of the harbor. I guess we'll see. So, thank you for the save, game. I'm glad I'm on the surface. So that's going to be the plan for right now. Obviously, not the entire day. We do have some hunting up here that we want to do. We might as well check out Faroe Islands first. So yeah, we'll see you guys when I get something exciting to share. See you in a bit. Alright, so, it's dawn, and we're coming up the Faroe Islands. We spotted something. Looks to be like a military ship. So we are going to approach with caution. Obviously, because we don't want to, this, for a neutral port, this is well defended. Some might argue better defended than Scapa Flow even. Let's center that on me, and let's not be 20 kilometers out. Let's see if we can get a guess as to what's going on here. So we got a destroyer out over there, and that's about it in visual contact. Where were you? Over there, but you don't seem to be moving. Are you moving? Oh yeah, you're definitely moving. You're putter. Well, I mean, we're moving, but you're moving too. So taking a look at this, there's what? 4 destroyers? I don't know if that single ship is going to be worth it. I guess we could continue further on in just to see. We got another military ship showing up. I'm thinking this might not be worth it. Which is so anticlimactic, I know. But with only one freighter in a neutral port, with this much defense, by the time we get in there, you know, all the destroyer has to do is park itself here, and it can see right into the harbor. Now granted, we could sneak out sort of that way, or sneak around like that, to get past Faroe Island and down to the mission objective spot. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a little bit of an adventure, shall we?
Waypoint. Course 3, 2, 1.
And then that way we can scope out.
New waypoint. Course 3, 3, 6. New waypoint. Course 3, 5, 6.
You know, we can scope out.
New waypoint.
If there's
Course
anything
3,
worthwhile
4, 9.
here, then we can definitely go for it. How is our battery power doing? 93%. Hopefully we got enough to scamper around. I don't know, we'll see. Down here we might just take the quick route out. But for now, we'll continue underwater and see if we can see what's going on in the port. See you guys in a bit. No real time for a fancy transition, but
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters. Torpedo
if a
depth
destroyer is
set
going to
to
give me
1
a shot
meters.
like this,
Tracking new target. 2, 1.
I'm going to take it. So let's drop that back down. make sure we don't get spotted. And then hopefully... I don't know about this shot. Oh, I know about it now. Okay, well, they know we're here. That's for sure. That was without. It was without warming up the torpedo warhead as well. Punched the nose clear off, so much so that it's clipping through the rest of the hull. But, yeah, that's a success. I'm thinking a little Type A or something. Just a, come on. What'd we get? A B-class destroyer, okay. Well, that's still good. And, that sucker's not going to be doing any anti-submarine objectives anytime soon. That should open up this path, although that guy's probably going to take interest. But that's okay. We can deal with it. We'll just continue on and hope we don't run into the destroyer we just sank. In fact, let's just adjust course like so. That should be fine. All right, I will be back when I got something exciting to share. See you in a bit. All right, well, we do have a few ships here, but there's really only one that looks to be size-wise worth it and relatively easy to hit. So I'm just gonna sail on past and head out to the open sea, see if we can find a convoy or something. It's not that, you know, sinking one ship isn't really worth it, because, I mean, you know, it can be, but for now, I think we'll be fine. Ignoring that ship. Don't worry, Email. I'm just standing behind you looking at the map. We'll be better off leaving that ship and going for something else. So, you know, consider this a diversion. We hit a destroyer very close to port, putting everyone on high alert, and we just sail on out. And hopefully they'll stay on high alert. Yosef, you decided to phase through me there. Yeah, we'll put the port on high alert and go strike something else. You got something to say, Yosef?
Let's hope he's got as much time.
That's it? Alright. Thank you, sir. Okay, we will see you guys when I got something exciting to share. See you in a bit. Ping, ping, ping. We've been found. Okay. It's not that concerning. They did launch some depth charges, and thankfully, they didn't go anywhere. So, let's get a lock. Los a torpedo. That is quite the curve I gotta put you on there, Mr. Torpedo. I do apologize. Anytime you want to turn. Thankfully, this destroyer let loose some depth charges, and then looks to have slowed down. So as long as it stays going slow and doesn't pick up speed, which it absolutely just did, that's fine. That's fine.
Torpedo depth set to 1 meters. Tracking new target.
We'll just be able to spin that around. And the rear tube should be coming, you know, entirely different. Oh, you bastard! Whoever this captain is, he's got my number. We can't go deeper. for obvious reasons.
The keel is 74 meters, Captain.
Or can we? Let's get cheaty a bit. Oh, we can. Okay, let's go
New depth 2 meters.
even deeper. And then...
Current depth 20 meters. Current depth 30 meters.
Torpedo missed, sir.
Yeah, that's fine that the torpedo missed. Can we... Try not to be too cheaty. Can we see what's going on under the water? Okay. So there he is there. Steaming right for me. Sometimes maybe port raids aren't the world's greatest thing to do. Let's drop down. And so what we're going to want to do is get rid of those. Don't necessarily all stop.
Maybe a search pattern. New waypoint. Course 265. Returning to course. Slow speed ahead.
Alright. So he's going to be dropping depth charges. But he's off course. I mean, that's going to bounce us around a little bit. Sure.
Two, one, ready.
So you're going that way now? So we'll go this way. And then we'll cut our engines.
All stop.
Torpedo missed, sir.
So, with our engines cut, where's the destroyer? Over there. Stay in there. Alright.
Minimum speed ahead.
Let's turn our engines back on. And let's hope that guy stays where he is.
New waypoint. Course 6.
Okay. Are you going to continue following? I don't think so. I think he's given up. So, I mean, obviously... Damn. If we'd been patient. That's okay. That's just fine. Yeah, it looks like that there was probably the destroyer that was hunting us, and he has decided that we're dead. So good news for us. Grey Wolf isn't dead. We shall continue on and head on out of the port of Faroe Islands. So, I'll see you guys when we get out, or when something exciting happens along the way. See you in a bit. Alright, so, it took us a day, but we made it from here to here. Without any further excitement. And we did learn something important too, which is Faroe Islands is definitely used by the Royal Navy and the, I guess, the Merchant Marine to supply ships and stuff. So, I've got a course set out here. I don't know if I'm actually going to follow it now that I think about it. But that is very good information to have if we ever, want to come up and sink some convoys and stuff. Regardless, we're going to be going right along this northern patrol area and taking a look. We probably have two options. Hunt down around here between Scotland and the Faroe Islands, where you would figure there'd be a fair amount of shipping traffic coming through, or go further up north way here, where we can see that there's stuff going on Well, I don't necessarily know that's going to be like prime hunting locations. What's nice about up here is the lack of an effective airbase. I mean, you know, basically anywhere over here should be fine without having to worry about Spitfires and Hurricanes flying over us, trying to make our lives difficult. Although I guess the Oban airbase can certainly cover this section here. So maybe up here would be the best bet. All right. Well, that's easy enough to change. We'll just come along here and head up to about there. Ish. Let's check our supplies. 78% fuel. That is lovely. Battery power will come back as we sail along. All right. I think we're ready to continue. Why is my face wet? Why is my face wet? The hatch isn't even open. Well, doesn't matter. We'll continue on in the north, and I'll see you guys when I got some targets to shoot at. See you in a bit. Alright, so my game crashed, and here is where the autosave last saved. So we got a little bit of lost progression, but not too much. And as I was out here, I wound up coming back close to this location anyway. So let's plop ourselves about there. And let's get out of Faroe Harbor again. I guess we are fairly low down. We should be safe though, right? That destroyer is no longer around. Nope, that's just a bird. So let's see. Yeah, we are nice and clear. It's foggy now. Okay, well, we're going to get out of Faroe Island and then head back to the hunting. See you guys in a bit. Alright, just a quick update. We got a little patrol set for the deep water. You know, sort of between Scotland and the Faroe Islands. We should be having plenty of ships coming through here. I hope. So we're just going to be patrolling around, waiting for something to come across our path. That's the plan. So I will see you guys when something does indeed come across our path. See you in a bit. Alright, so after a couple of days tooling around and discovering that after the crash my crew won't talk to me, we've got ourselves a contact. Just a single contact, about 6 kilometers out. But if we take a look outside, it is dark and foggy. So we're going to have to engage this guy on the surface.
Yes, sir.
So hopefully we'll be able to hunt this guy down. He should be just out there. Somewhere. So let's pick up speed. And where did he go? Obviously this guy was moving while we were going. And Benno couldn't keep the sound contact. But it's got to be here somewhere. The question is where? That's probably right there. Definitely blacked out, which is fine. Well, I'd like to keep my eye on him. Oh, where did he go? He's gone. Into the dark depths of the night. Oh. We are looking far off in the wrong direction. It's right there. About 6 kilometers. I wonder. Can we... First off, load up some high explosives. Secondly, he was about over here. Can we go in? There. Did I say about 6 kilometers? This is something I should, well, I guess I can't. Oh, right, forgot. There he is. This will no doubt draw the attention of some people. No clue if or where that hit. That could be going well over. Let's try 5.5. We should probably aim at the front of the ship. Or kick up speed even more. Now that we know where he is. There we go. I have a feeling my 5 and 6 kilometer estimates were incredibly too generous. Indeed, it's 3. But you know, that's okay. How else are we supposed to, where'd you go? There you are. All I want to do is light this guy on fire so he'll be easier to see. Well, that was a hit. Probably want to go a little bit higher up. And there's no doubt in my mind, this guy, even a little bit higher, is definitely... There we go! That's all I needed. So now we can see him. We can cut our speed down to 2. Because we are fairly close to the Faroe Islands. I don't necessarily want a Royal Navy destroyer or two to start taking interest in us. That would not be good, because we're on the surface with a deck gun. We'll bring that down just a hair. We have no doubt gotten closer. Looks like we can bring that down even a little bit more. Maybe even a little bit more? I don't know that we're that close, but we're definitely not that close. Thank you for the save game. I'm glad I'm on the surface, so if I do have to come back to this, I won't have any CO2 problems. Yes, yes, yes. Another good explosion. I likes it. And there we go. Right down the middle. And probably bring it down just a hair now. Oh geez, the aiming. No wonder Max has such issues. Get down just a little bit more. We want to think about the amount of high explosive shells we've already expended on this ship as it burns away. Just focus on the renown. And the glory that will come to the crew of the Grey Wolf. We can probably push that out. 2 splashes in a row. Although, considering what's going on, I'd say we've successfully sunk that freighter, is what I would say. I was going to swap over to armor piercing, but that is just fine and dandy. We've sunk ourselves just a tiny little merchant, a small modern composite freighter, sent to the bottom. Compliments of the crew of the Grey Wolf. And there she is. No explosions. Obviously the crash and restart caused some issues. So, because of that, and because this has been a rather long recording session, I think we're going to end the episode here for today. So, thumbs up if you have enjoyed today's episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Let's see how we're looking. Complete, failed, complete, same as always. Obviously, we've got to keep an eye open for what's going to be going on in Norway coming up, but we'll be happy and willing to lend our assistance in the defense, or in the invasion of Norway, not the defense of Norway, in the invasion of it. Regardless, thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.